Hey everybody, and happy Friday! Welcome back to another Nascar Diecast review here today. This is the Nascar Freak, and this is the 53rd review of 2024. And last year, I capped off Diecast reviews for 2023 with 53 reviews. Ladies and gentlemen, we just tied the record for this year. This is the 53rd review of 2024, and I have two Toyota Camrys of Jimmie Johnson and Ty Gibbs, and both of these two are on different race teams. But without further ado, we're going to start this diecast review starting off with the number 54 Ty Gibbs and the Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. Let's get into it. And here's the first diecast in this review. It's going to be on the 2024 Ty Gibbs Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry from Joe Gibbs Racing. This season was his sophomore season. Unfortunately, did not go away at the end there for him. Unfortunately, some really pitiful runs throughout the season. But Ty Gibbs, though, he's still a very, very talented race car driver. And I do believe he will get his first career win next season, hopefully. And he will have a different crew chief. Chris Gale has moved on from Ty Gibbs. Going to be going to Denny Hamlin. And Ty Gibbs hopefully will have a very, very good crew chief along that. Chris Gabehart, on the other hand, will be competition director at Joe Gibbs Racing for the time being. Hopefully that will help out Ty Gibbs have a better shot. But meanwhile, we're going to go back to the diecast. We're going to start out with the front. Here is the Toyota Camry nose. Here, as you see, there is Interstate Batteries on the hood, and there is Toyota and Gibbs on the front windshield banner there, as you can see. And now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of show you guys the little crowns there, or whatever the heck, the little flares on the bumper there, as you guys can see. Here is the left side here. This is indeed the famous Green Lightning Interstate Batteries diecast paint scheme Kyle Busch started out with in 2020. It's carried over to Ty Gibbs, and here is the roof there. It says outrageously dependable as a roof slogan. I'm going to say slogan. There's Gibbs on the back windshield banner. It's just his name back there. There is the sponsor game if you want to play that. If you want to pause the video and just see all the sponsors for yourself there, or else just have the die cast and have a little bit of sponsor game there for that. But we're going to go on to the back. Here is the back of the die cast here. And here's the right side of the die cast here, same size as the left. And if you guys are looking for Ty Gibbs, man, definitely recommend to get it. And hopefully so next year will be a better year for him as he's trying to basically get his first career win. I still have faith in him. He will get it done. But that is it basically for the Ty Gibbs diecast. We're going to go move on to, going to be very weird for me to say this because he normally would drive a Chevrolet, but it was not the case this year for the 7-time champion, Jimmie Johnson, his Carvana Toyota Camry. So here is the final diecast in this review. It's going to be the 2024 Jimmie Johnson Carvana Toyota Camry. The Daytona 500 paint scheme that Jimmie Johnson ran in for this year's Daytona 500 crashed out very early, unfortunately. But for Legacy Motor Club and Jimmie Johnson, it has not been a very good 2 years for whatsoever. This year, for Toyota Camrys, for running Toyota Camrys, it was another learning year. A lot of people came in now throughout the offseason, if you guys have been keeping track of it. Travis Mack came in, and Brian Campy as well. A lot of stuff has happened at Legacy Motor Club, a lot of change, and hopefully so next year it'll be a little bit faster. But nevertheless, we're going to go on to this diecast review. We're going to start out with the front for Jimmie Johnson here. I never thought I'd be ever reviewing a Jimmie Johnson Toyota Camry diecast, but, you know, he owns Legacy Motor Club, and therefore he wanted to go driving in it, and he did. So here is the Camry nose. There's Carvana on the hood with 510 horsepower on the sides of the hood there. And I'm going to show off the little crowns there on the front. Just a new nose. I love the new Camrys now, obviously, with these cars. These cars look really, really cool and sexy, everything. But there is the left side right here. By the way, it says Creed on the car, and because of that, Creed, the rock band, released a new album, and that's why the Jimmie Johnson has Creed on there. Carvana as roof sponsor you see on the roof. And then there's Johnson on the back windshield banner, and then here is on the deck where there's Carvana and 75th anniversary, petty 75 years on the deck lid, and then on the back it says Carvana and Creed back there. I'm right now thinking about the song Higher by Creed, and I don't know why. Every single time I see Creed, it always reminds me of that. But Anyways, moving on, here is the right side here, same side as the left. And if you guys are looking for Jimmy Johnson's Carvana Toyota Camry, I recommend you guys to get it. Hopefully Jimmy Johnson and his team will do better in 2025 because a lot of stuff has happened over there with a lot of changes. Travis Mack's been involved, so as well as Brian Campy and some other people basically moving in there to try to help out, get that team into a good direction. So that is it basically for that. That is it for this review. Thank you guys for watching here. This has been the NASCAR Freak. Make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe. It would basically very much help me out. And with that, that is it. Signing out and God bless, guys.